Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, your ultimate source for the latest in Apple tech and innovation. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated Apple releases of 2025, the M5 Mac Mini. Whether you're a creative professional, a coder, a casual user, or just an Apple fan curious about what's coming next, the next generation Mac Mini is shaping up to be a compact powerhouse that might just change the game again. In this video, we'll be covering the first leaks and rumors about the M5 Mac Mini, its top 10 expected features, speculated performance benchmarks, expected pricing and configurations, and of course, the release date window. So grab your favorite drink, smash that like button, and let's break down everything we know so far about the upcoming M5 Mac Mini. Background and introduction before we get into the juicy leaks. Let's talk context. Apple's Mac Mini lineup has always stood at the intersection of performance and compact design. With the M1 Mac Mini in 2020, Apple made its big leap into Apple Silicon, delivering blazing fast performance in a small form factor. The M2 and M2 Pro versions pushed this even further in 2023, with better GPU, faster memory bandwidth, and more ports. Now, with the M3 skipped in the Mac Mini lineup, Apple is directly moving to M5, which will likely be built on a 3nm N3E architecture, promising incredible power efficiency and graphics performance. But what does this mean for the Mac Mini in 2025? Let's dive into the rumors. M5 Mac Mini design and form factor. According to early leaks from industry insiders like Mark Gurman and supply chain analysts, the M5 Mac Mini may retain the same minimalistic aluminum design as its predecessors, but with minor thermal and port enhancements. Key design rumors: new thermal system to accommodate higher GPU performance, slightly larger base for better airflow, potential color options like midnight, silver or space black inspired by MacBook Air M3, thinner or bezel-less LED status light on the front, so visually it might look similar, but under the hood it's an entirely different beast. Top 10 new features in one. M5 chip with 7Gen 3nm N3E architecture. The biggest change is the processor. The M5 chip is expected to be based on TSMC's N3E node, which is more efficient and powerful than the current M3. Up to 10 CPU cores, SACE Performance Plus for efficiency. 12 to 14 core GPU, potentially integrated with hardware ray tracing and dynamic caching. Dramatic improvements in AI/ML performance via the next-gen neural engine. 2. Boosted unified memory support up to 32 GB, while the base model might start with 8 GB. The M5 Mac Mini is rumored to support up to 32 GB of unified memory, ideal for heavier workflows. Memory bandwidth expected to exceed 150 GB. Enhanced memory compression and GPU sharing for better real-time rendering. 3. Enhanced GPU for pro workloads and gaming. Apple's focus on gaming is real, with game mode in macOS Sequoia and rumors of Metal 4. The M5 Mac Mini could support hardware-based ray tracing, mesh shading, better external GPU compatibility, perfect for creators and indie developers. 4. Next-gen neural engine and ML accelerators. Apple's M5 will likely house a 32-core neural engine offering up to 80% faster ML processing, seamless integration with AI tools in Logic Pro, Final Cut, and improved thermals and acoustic performance. With more power comes more heat. The M5 Mac Mini is rumored to feature a dual-fan cooling system, larger internal heat spreaders, quieter fan profile even at high loads. 6. Thunderbolt 5 ports plus Wi-Fi 7. Yes, Thunderbolt 5 is coming, and the Mac Mini M5 could be one of the first devices to feature it. Up to 80 Gbps bandwidth. Support for dual 6K or even single 8K monitors. Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 5.4 for ultra-low latency connections. 7. Upgraded display support. Expect better display capabilities. Dual displays at 6K 60Hz. Optional support for 1x8K at 60Hz. 1x4K at 144G. macOS Sequoia optimizations for external monitors. 8. Modular storage options up to 4 TB. Rumors suggest Apple might offer configurable SSD options up to 4 TB. Use Gen 5 on VMI. Flash storage for blazing fast load times. 9. macOS Sequoia with AI-powered features running macOS Sequoia out-of-the-box AI system-wide tools for summarizing, replying, and optimizing workflows. Native Siri upgrades, smarter Spotlight, and enhanced continuity across Apple devices. 10. Eco-friendly internals and recycled aluminum body. Apple continues its sustainability push. 100% recycled aluminum casing, rare, earth magnets and logic boards from recycled materials, lower carbon footprint in production and shipping. Expected benchmarks and performance. While actual benchmarks aren't out yet, we can extrapolate from leaked performance data for the A19 Bionic and early M5 prototypes. Multi-core Geekbench 6-core, 16,000 single-core 3,200. Up to 35% better GPU rendering speed compared to M2 Pro Mac Mini. Neural engine throughput, 65 trillion operations per second. Ports and connectivity. Expect a generous selection of ports for X Thunderbolt 5 per USB for ports 2x USB, a 3.2 Gen 2 1x HDMI, 2.2 or 2.38K capable gigabit or 10 gigabits Ethernet, 3.5 mm. Headphone jack with high impedance support. Price expectations. Expected pricing tiers: US M5 Mac Mini 8GB, RAM 256GB, SSD $599 million, 5 Mac Mini 16GB, 512GB, SSD $799 million, 5 Mac Mini 32GB, 1TB SSD $1,099. Optional Pro version with M5 Pro chip later, $1,299 plus. Considering the performance, that's a strong value proposition. Release date: the M5 Mac Mini is expected to launch between October and November 2025. Apple may unveil it alongside the M5 MacBook Pro or as part of a late-year Mac event. Expect invites in late October and shipping in early November 2025. So there you have it, everything we know so far about the upcoming M5 Mac Mini, from its powerful new chip and upgraded ports to AI-powered software and potential 8K support. This could be Apple's most powerful compact desktop yet. Are you planning to upgrade to the M5 Mac Mini, or are you sticking with your M2 or Intel version? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an Apple update. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.